Matthew Stafford. It's going to be up to Seahawks safety Cam Chancellor to try and slow Ebron down.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see how Ebron fares in this matchup. And Cam Chancellor, one of the hardest hitting players in the NFL. Everyone kind of notices him really more for his ability at stopping the run, but his pass coverage has gotten better over the course of the last couple of seasons.
Remember stonewalling Gronk on the final play of that game, Patriots Seahawks.
So you're talking about a very big, athletic tight end in Eric Ebron, who they like to target, in particular down around the red zone. And what do the Seahawks like to play? A little bit of man-to-man, red one. So they're going to be matched up against each other from time to time. And if not, Eric Ebron will be sitting over the football on those little looky routes or up the seam as well. So believe me, Ebron will be targeted. You know, Cam Chancellor will be looking him up a little bit. But there's a bunch of matchups, though. Golden Tate, too, he's going back. I can't wait to watch him, see how the Legion of Boom in that secondary for the Seattle Seahawks handles him. You know he's going to want to kind of show out, given the fact that this is the team that he won a Super Bowl with, but then let him go away to Detroit. So he's going to want to prove himself once again.
Will, it was a disappointing season for Lions pass rusher Ziggy Ansah, almost as disappointing as you shaving your beard. But look, if there were ever a tonic to cure the ails of Mr. Ansah, it would have to be that Seahawks offensive line.
Yeah, look, the Seahawks offensive line spent almost like 3 times as many millions as Ansah has sacks this year, which is not good because he has 2 sacks. And that's how much the offensive line costs. So you've got a situation, I think, where Seattle really got lucky. I mean, you look at the Seahawks team, and it's, you know, I mean, look, I don't know what you guys think about it, but they're not the same Seahawks team. I mean, it's great that they're hosting a playoff game. They have Russell Wilson. Doug Baldwin's been fantastic. They have the weapons, you know, on defense, although they've been knocked down because of the, you know, the injuries to Earl Thomas and you know, just sort of attrition a bit. But I think you look at this team and they just don't have the same identity. And the biggest problem is that offensive line. So what they needed, the most important thing for them was getting to play a team that can't rush the passer. Ziggy Ansah, 2 sacks in his last 3 games, so that's great. But I think this is a case where Seattle can really, if they provide any sort of protection for Russell Wilson and can keep that Detroit pass rush at bay, then Seattle can get out front, use the pass to set up the run. You know, have Russell throwing to Jimmy Graham, have him throwing, you know, to Doug Baldwin, and of course they lost Tyler Lockett. That's a big hurt. But I think what they can do is get in a situation where they can run downhill and force Matthew Stafford to throw, you know, 30, 40, 50 times a game, and then all of a sudden Seattle's, you know, making plays and turning this into a rout.